My name is Lauren Battistini. I was born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm very proud of my heritage, Italian, Spaniard, Cuban, a little bit of French. I've lived here in Houston, Texas for about 19 years now. I am a color consultant across multiple industries. I run a company called LFB Color Consulting, and beginning in 2020, my focus has been narrowed to the real estate and construction world, and I specify all manner of surfaces, colors for interiors, exteriors, commercial, and residential projects. I had the privilege of growing up with two sets of parents, a mom and a stepdad, a dad and a stepmom, and they raised me to be really strong and resilient and perseverant and to try my very hardest and to be loving and compassionate. And so they motivate me to this day. They drive everything that I do, and I really just want to make them proud. International Women's Day to me is this collective celebration of women all around the world. We're celebrating our strength, our dignity, our grace, our beauty, our intelligence, our wit, fortitude, intelligence, ingenuity, all the things that make us uniquely female all across the world.
My name is Jasmine Ave Henry Anderson. I am a media proprietor, author, and entrepreneur. I like to be in journalism, so that's part of the media proprietorship, writing people's stories and capturing each and every moment that's important and stamping it for history. What motivates me is just me wanting to be my best, me wanting every day to wake up and just continue to aspire to make an impact on the world. And me as a mother, I have a son, so just wanting to leave a legacy for him and my family and generational wealth. International Women's Day, I feel like it's a time for us to empower each other. It is a moment in time where we can celebrate women. I feel like that's one thing we need to do more. Just empower, encourage, and congratulate each woman and what they're doing, because it is hard being a woman and every day going after what it is that you do. So to continue to support each other and know that you have each other's support is so important for us to continue to push together. We can accomplish so much more. And so I think this is just beautiful that we don't just do this for this month, but to do this for continuous months and days.
Hi, my name is Fumi Eko Eze, and I'm a woman. I'm a trained broadcaster, actor, producer, and I'm also a health advocate. I run an outfit called Red Connect NG, and we look for parents who have children with rare diseases. With a special case, we particularly focus on sickle cell anemia, and we come together, we form a bond, and we help each other grow. I would say it was my mother. Back home, growing up with three brothers and my mom and my stepsisters, I found a way how she balanced it all. I don't know how she did it, but it was crazy. Growing up, she is, because she's still around, the focus point. She is a person I look up to. She's the one that motivates me the most. Being our own personal motivation. Every woman is a motivator to another woman. So the International Women's Day is just a reminder for us to know that we're all on the same team. We're playing together. No matter your diversity, color of your skin, what language you speak, what race you are. Bottom line, the color of your blood is red. That means you're a woman and we're all on the same team.
My name is Adelina Sanchez, and I'm a medical massage therapist. I specialize in working with medically fragile clients and those that are chronically ill. My baby sister, who was born premature at 4.5 months, she had a lot of medical issues. And growing up in Nuevo Laredo, Mexico, at that time, we would take her to this lady that used to like massage her, and she had like the sage everywhere. And I noticed that it was whatever that lady, how she was massaging her, that helped my baby sister so much. And I said that's what I need to do. That's what I do. The International Women's Day is extremely important to me. One, I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban, and we're not represented in a powerful professional way as we should be. We're natural healers, and in the field that I'm in, I need to push that to the forefront. We need to be more seen, more noticed, and more united, most importantly. So.
Hi, my name is Nia Black Amuze. I'm the founder and executive director of Glow Up Africa. Glow Up Africa is a nonprofit that focuses on raising awareness for hepatitis prevalence in West Africa. And so while my team and I just went around West Africa just talking about hepatitis B prevalence, we realized that there's a need for educational infrastructure, and the kids were not listening to us because they wanted more tangible resources. And so we added education initiative to our project where we help build libraries in schools and water supply as well. I've always had this unending desire to effect change in my community and to inspire people and transform lives. And wherever there's a need, I just feel this desire to help people. That is why I created my nonprofit, Glow Up Africa. And in terms of media, I just want to be a voice of the generation. I feel like a lot of people now have a voice thanks to social media and digital media. However, I feel like we need someone who can just speak up for the people and speak about issues that really connect people. And a Black woman like myself could be a huge representation and could inspire the next generation of young Black girls and tell them, you know what, if I can do it, then you can do it too. And being Nigerian born in America, I mean, that just really touches on a lot of like immigration issues and not feeling like you're wanted in this country. So being a Nigerian American in America hosting a show, you know, on this huge platform, I feel like it's such an inspiration to a lot of people and letting them know that they can do it too, regardless.
My name is Stephanie Alexander. I am 30 years old. I was born and raised here in Houston, but my family is from Haiti. So I'm a very Haitian girl on the side. I'm a preschool teacher, and I also teach dance, and I have a company called Destiny's Dance Productions. I did not know that I loved children until I started watching other people's kids, and I was like, man, I'm really good at this, you know? I started off with babysitting, and then after babysitting, it went into me dancing. So like, I was doing babysitting, but then I was also dancing on the side. And I one day asked God, and I was like, I really want to focus on dance. That's like where my heart is. Now I'm fully into teaching dance and fully into teaching kids all at the same time. I think it's awesome to have women of every background, of every age, all come together and be able to uplift one another. I love that we're able to connect in ways that you wouldn't think that we would connect.
My name is Lynette Reddix, and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm past president of NAACP, current president of Fort Bend Worden County. I own Lynn Sexton Financial Services. I'm the founder of No Sister Left Behind. I have a few businesses that I've been running for a few years now. My mom and my grandmother are my biggest motivations, just to see the things that they've done in their lives. I just feel like, you know, and then I look at people like Oprah, and I look at people like my ancestors that paved the way for women. I'm also a candidate for Fort Bend County Commissioner Precinct 1. So without their help and their support, I wouldn't be this person I am today without my parents. International Women's Day means so much to me because it's a combination of recognizing women, all of us from various backgrounds and different things that we have done, that we continue to be trailblazers in our community.
Hi, my name is Diana Nguyen, and I'm a native Houstonian, but I've traveled all over the world. I work with Executive Global Realty and Investments and Total Product Services Petroleum LLC. We do whatever it takes to make your dream come true. So I work with a real estate company as well as a commodities company. Anything, anywhere, whatever you want to do, you're going to need some type of real estate, whether it's big or small. For your home, whether it's your first home, your 10th home, it doesn't matter. Everything revolves around real estate, and everything has to do with real estate. What motivated me to be who I am today is the fact that my grandparents and my parents came from another country. And I feel so fortunate to be born here in America, where I have literally every opportunity in the world. We literally have no limits, no limitations. We have education. We have every facility available, help available, even free help to pursue our dreams and to make our lives better, to better our communities. International Women's Day to me is a day to celebrate every woman, whether we're here in Houston, Texas, from California to Timbuktu. Every woman is amazing. We're all the same on some level, but when you get down to the nitty-gritty, we're all very unique and different. We need to come together, support each other, help each other realize our dreams, and just make the best of our limited time here on Earth.
I am Connie Leon, and I am a Houston blogger. I work for a local nonprofit, and I'm a mom of 2. And I also run a group called Houston Latina Bloggers. It's a collective of over 600 content creators here in Houston. So my blog is called Mama of Dos. It's my personal brand. I started it when I started having my children, and it's a lifestyle and parenting blog. It has totally evolved from me talking about my children and just activities that I did with them to now being divorced and a businesswoman and then a professional. I always remember us just having everything that we've always needed and then some, right? Sometimes as a parent now I know that you can't always provide for your kids what they want. My parents were always able to do that for us. And that combined with my own personal experiences now as an adult going through a divorce and having 2 kids, that's motivated me to push more and to be more for myself and for my kids because they depend on me. To me, International Women's Day means support. Being there for other women, being inclusive of other women, because I've been in circles where I've felt where I'm not included. And to me, that's very important. With Houston Latina Bloggers, it's called Houston Latina Bloggers, but I invite everybody to join us, and we've even welcomed men into the group. So for me, International Women's Day is about support and being inclusive.
Well, my name is Julie Matthew. I'm the judge of County Court at Law number 3 in Fort Bend County. I preside over this bench that handles criminal cases, misdemeanors, primarily juveniles, felonies, and misdemeanors. Probate cases when someone dies or needs a guardianship over a person who becomes incapacitated. I also do civil cases up to $250,000 when somebody has a dispute among themselves, a contract case or something like that. We also handle mental incompetency hearings when we take away someone's right and due process and constitutional right, especially to vote. I come from an immigrant family. My parents descended from India to the United States and became citizens here when I was very young, and so I was always, wanted to make sure that I'm able to take care of myself, take care of them, and be able to be successful, because it's almost, I think, any immigrant community almost ingrained in them that you are given this opportunity that many people may not have, and to make use of it. I always tried hard, regardless of whether it was in school or college, and I was an attorney for about 15 years, and I noticed that there is inadequate representation within the community that I live in. So every time I walked into the courthouse in Fort Bend County, I felt like an outsider. And so I wanted to make sure that people who look like me, people who look different, or people who, sometimes people of the brown skin are seen as perpetual immigrants. So I wanted to change that. And in order for, I truly believe Mahatma Gandhi's statement that you want to be the change that you want to see in this world. So I decided that if not me, then who? And even on the bench in Fort Bend County, on the county level, there was only 1 female judge. There has never been an African-American judge who was ever elected in Fort Bend County. So that all happened in 2018, and I am the first Asian American ever to sit on the bench in Fort Bend County, and I'm glad to be part of making that history, and I had a lot of help and people who came up. I think inequality still exists in the workplace for females. For example, in the last job that I was in, I was asked, when I was being considered for a managing attorney position, I was asked whether I plan on having more children. And this is at a law firm with practicing attorneys who know it's not legal to ask somebody, are you, considering having more kids? But I was asked that question, and who am I going to complain to? So those are things I think as a female we constantly encounter. And running for judge, there were times that I felt that the male candidates were given more priority, or there were things that we encountered that should not be. And that's all the more reason we need to have things like Women's Day. So celebrate not just being female, but also to make sure that we pave the way for future females, that there's nothing that they're not able to do because of the gender or because of who they are or what they are.